G'day guys, Calvin, Cartoon in New Zealand. A little bit of a what's going on here, brief. Kyle, mate in Oregon, the USA, Sprint Boat, sent me the little piece that goes on a steering wheel. And he sent me a replacement one, like that. But it didn't have the switch in the bottom and it didn't have any wires. And he sent me a little picture. A little picture like that, yep. So I got out my Kyle's boat file, went through, and I wired the new one to suit the configuration of the old one and supplied some parts. And then I need to tell Kyle what I've been doing and let him know, because he's on the other side of the world. And we have to make sure that what I send him is correct and give him all the information that he needs. So this isn't really for public viewing, but I'm going to put it public anyway because it just shows what we are doing, some of the stuff that we're doing. The other side of doing Lexus motors, I do a bit of Sprint Boat stuff. Kind of gives me a bit of a break away from doing my normal work and keeps life a bit more interesting. So anyway, into what I've been doing. Righto, Kyle, this is your steering wheel. Let's have a look over it. Let's see what we find. Let's start. I've got some paperwork coming. I'll scan it, put it on my Google Drive. So what I've got here is I've got this one, that one, yep. That's the 8-pin, which is this one. And I've got a 12-pin. And what I've done basically is just lay that along there like that. Okay, so the one that it's going into, the 8-pin it's going into, you just swap them into the 12-pin and they just go 4 on the top, 4 on the bottom. The extra wires are getting added in the extra 4. There's the 2 for the reverse. Now, I've colour matched them. And it goes to one box. Or just a pair of relays as a spare. These are your reverse buttons. That's going to be reverse. That's going to be forward. You can see my little lights flashing there. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. Wiring Sprint Boats, making little lights flash. There's a 4-pin here, and that should plug into the one on your boat. Okay, so this one's on your boat. This one is on this one, so it'll plug into the reverse. Just confirm colours. These two doesn't matter which way around they go. Okay, but power and earth are important. If the reverse bucket goes up when you want it going down and down when you want it going up, you just swap these two around. Or swap them around at the actuator at the back. Okay, it's just a motor. You're a Sparky, you know how it works. It's got this little button, this little sheet here, got a little diagram. So this is pops and bangs. That's dash reset. This one, we need to do some changes in the boat, but that's just an on-off. It's on the same circuit as this, but you could have this one on, and they'll both output a power. So that one, let's see, will go 12 volt out. It's pin 7. I've got it on the diagrams where it all goes, so you're good there. Of course, this is your on-off, so that is on, that is off. On, off, on, off, on, off. This one is start, and this one's just spare. It's just going along for a ride. It's these two wires here. Okay, so that's spare switch. We'll just zip tie that back in. One wire in, one wire out. and it's an on-off. No, it isn't. It's a momentary. At the moment, this one's doing nothing, but it's on the same circuit as that, so that's got an earth from the dash. This one also gets an earth from a dash, so it outputs an earth or a 0 volt, and it comes into the extra wires on this plug in, those extra ones over there. So, as per your diagram, I've done what you wanted there. We're good. There's some paperwork. That's good. There's a pair of pliers, crimping pliers, because you'll need them just in case. Male and female crimps for those terminals. That's good. I'm going to give you both sides of this. It comes as a pack anyway. That would allow you, if you wanted to swap, you can swap your old steering wheel. You can swap that one to a 12 pin, so you've got a backup. If anything happens, you could plug this one straight back in and it would still work. And of course I've got that 12 pin to go on the dash. So, do I need to show you how to pull the pins? You've got to pull this little wedge out. These little locks down inside, and you can just pull the pins out and swap them. You don't have to cut them off. Here's a lesson in pulling these apart. So same principle, there's going to be a lock of some sort, whether it's a male or a female. I'm going to remove the lock. I've got this little tool. You can use just a little jeweler screwdriver. I'm putting my finger, so I'm wrapping it around the back of here. And then in here, there's a little lock. Pull the lock back, pull the wire out. Do that again. Don't worry about the seal, that can go back in like that. You are catching that, eh? There you go, easy, eh? There we go, good one. So the 8 you change on the boat, no cutting. Just pull them out of the unit, swap them into that one, job done. That is everything that you are getting, everything that you need. Right, I'll give it to Bronnie. She'll get it sorted for you, get it back to you. Thanks, mate. We're good. If we weren't in this crap that we're having at the moment, I'd come and see you, fit it up myself. Seems you're going to have to do it yourself. You'll have to make sure you do a good job, because I'll check it when I come over there. Thanks, mate. Catch you later.